Hey everybody, Robbie coming to you here from Salty Church, and I just wanted to just send you a quick note as we engage into our new series. This past weekend, we started the series called Driven, and I encouraged all of us to take a minute and spend some time trying to, identify what are the things that drive you, what motivates you to do what you do, how is it that you are driven, that kind of stuff. And when we don't do that, when we don't think about it, we don't analyze, you might say, or stop to consider, what it is that moves us to do what we do, then can we end up running around, well, the word was helter-skelter, right? It leads to exhaustion, burnout, such things. So this past weekend, I gave you a diagnostic tool, super easy. Toyota invented that in like the 30s as a way of identifying problems in his production facility. Just ask the question, why? 5 times. Why is it that you do what you do? Or, it could be a problem-solving tool along the way as well, whether it's business or budget or family kind of stuff. Identifying problems, that's helpful, but also identifying motivations. I keep doing this. Why? Or I'm thinking about taking on something or making a decision. Why? Why would I do that? And then dig down into some of the motivations for doing why. And it can get uncomfortable in the end, but it's good. By understanding that, then we can have a better direction. And then overlay that, of course, with the ultimate, direction, you might say, from Jesus. So in the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5, 6, and 7, we started in Matthew 5 this week. Jesus gives us a lot of great tools along the way and challenges us to think about how we live. He starts out in Matthew 5 talking about what it means to be happy or fortunate or blessed. Blessed are you when. And so I unpacked a few of those verses that really give direction to the things that should motivate, that should drive us. And by following his lead, there'll be less exhaustion and burnout and more fulfillment in life. I think it's worth doing the work. So I want to invite you to consider that, whether you rewind the sermon, look at it again, or just do some of that mental exercise along the way. But also we have some tools to help you. So go to salty.org/notes. And each week we have a team that puts together just some challenging questions for you to think about, whether it's in a small group or with your family or just on your own. So you might use that as a resource as well. I just want to invite you to engage with us throughout the series because I think it can be transformational. It can be really helpful. Maybe it's exactly what you need at this time. So we want to make sure you have access to that. So check that out throughout the week. Consider some of these things. And ultimately, just want to invite you to come back this weekend. We'd love to have you for week 2 as Driven. You guys have a great week. We'll see you soon.